Alright, YouTube, this is GMac. This video is going to be how I approach prop firms, the evals, what I do, kind of my thought process behind it, why I do what I do, and that sort of thing. This is my funded account. I've got 4 days on this one, right at 2%. We're doing real good, but we'll make this short and sweet. Kind of get on the chart, and depending on what firm you go with, I use Top Step right now until I get maxed out with them. And basically the 50, I usually start out with the 50K account. That's what I'm comfortable with, so that's what I'm doing. So you have to make 3,000 before you lose 2,000. So 6% target, 4% drawdown. And they do have consistency rules, but I passed mine in 2 days, and I'm going to tell you how. I do over leverage, so I will use, if you're for the note takers on a 50K account, this is where you'd want to write something down. I use 5 contracts, and I'm targeting 16 handles, just under it. Like, as long as you set your profit target to like 1550 to 1575, you don't have to get the full 16. You can do 15 and a half handles, and when the fees and stuff come out, you'll see you want to be around 1550 to 1570. That way you get a little over 1500 after the fees. Do that twice, and there you go. Now, I'm not just going on here just doing that and setting the target and hope it goes there. I am using what I've learned and executing just like I would on a funded account, but it's just I'm over leveraging, and I always usually do my evals on the US session, so I'm usually on my phone doing it because I'm at work. But my risk is 8 handles. That way I can get 2 trades. Say I lose 2 trades, I can leverage down a little bit and still have 400 or 500 left to to go. But believe me, I've tried everything I used to. Before I knew what I was doing, I would get 2 Apex evals because they're cheap, right? And at 10 o'clock, I would buy and sell. No stop loss, just the take profit, the 1 day pass. And, I thought I was really something. But just trade like you normally do on the evals. If you have a proven edge and you know what you're doing, you can do that. There's no need to rush. I just think I'm wasting time if I'm not trading a funded account, but that's where I'm at in my stage. It may not be where you're at. You may want to trade it normal, like you would the funded, to build good habits, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Take a month, take 2 or 3. There's no rush. But for me, I want to get to the funded stage, and I've received multiple payouts. Nothing crazy, but enough to where I've tasted that, and I feel like I'm wasting time trading an eval. That's just me. That's nothing. I'm no better than anybody. Believe me, I've done my share of trading an eval for a month. I've traded an eval for 2 months. I've blown 20 evals in a 10-day period one time, and I had to take a break, and I was just on tilt. And you know how the roller coaster goes when you're a new trader, but you have to get better each time you screw up. Each time you notice the behavior, the emotion, whatever it is, each time you have to write it down and say, what I do is, God help me with this. I know I can do this. I know I'm not thinking right now, and I have to turn it off. That's why when I make a good trade, like my next video, I'm going to go over my last trade I just took. Gives me 5 green days. Yeah, I could go in and trade again, but I'm risking a payout. It may not be a big payout, but I've got one account. I've been trading Asia and I've made almost 3% in a week's time. 3% a week times 52 weeks, that's pretty daggone good. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to do that every week, but I'm just saying you keep that up and you can scale, get another account, copy them, another account, copy them. That 3%, you get half of it. That $750 that you can get a payout on in a week. Well, imagine if you had that times 5 Top Step accounts. That's the power of being profitable, being consistent, being disciplined, stopping when you're ahead, because I'm trying to get 5 accounts to where I can take $700 off 5 accounts, bi-weekly. That's pretty good to me. That's $7,000 a month. That's a little more than I make at my job, and that's what we're trying to do. But to the fellow that was asking about this, that's exactly how I do. I risk 7-8 handles to try to get 16 or just under it. As long as your profit target is 1550, you don't want it to be over 16 handle. Over 1600, you want it to be between about 1550 to 1575, something like that. So I usually try to find if I think a 30 or 40 point run is likely, try to get half of it. That way my target, my profit is 1550. After they cut everything, you got a little over 1500. Do that 2 days in a row. Top Step's passed. So there you go. That's what I do, and I appreciate you, and God bless you. I pray for you all, I really do. And I know if you put the time and the work in and be disciplined and stick to your plan and learn from your mistakes, that you're going to get better each and every day, and eventually your breakthrough's coming. I know it is.